Well, of course, here we are with movies and artists, but what about horror literature? And I'm here with an old friend of the Darkest Hours, but we haven't seen him in quite a long time. So, and I guess horror can be taken both ways when it comes to you, sir.
Yeah, it can be taken all ways. Well, because we have comedy and horror, so we're a little both.
Mix.
It is. I mean, there's been some great films that have done it, but we're the first people really to do it in a magazine. Like Shaun of the Dead, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, yes.
Brilliant comedy and horror. We walked that line between comedy and horror. We're the first comedy magazine about death. Because I did die years ago. My first book was called My Brain Escapes Me. And on the cover is the x-ray of my head as a boy when I had a terrible accident. I had a massive skull fracture.
Oh, wow.
And I was 10, and I basically died. They had to revive me. And I have a, here, we can actually show, well, I don't know if you can see it, but if you take your, I'm going to hold your cane.
Take my cane.
I don't know if I've ever done this on camera before, but you have to be very gentle. You put your finger right here, come up here, you can feel the ditch in my head where the soft part of my skull is. Now, what's weird about it is after you touch it, I can still feel that now. It's so thin that there's still a feeling on top, which is why I always wear a hat.
It's been a while since we've talked to you. I believe Girls and Corpses was just 2 issues old the first time we spoke. So,
sure.
So quite a long time ago. So what's new? Are you blowing up all over the world? What is happening?
Well, we are literally, well, I don't say literally blowing up. I'm going to give you your cane back.
Oh, thank you.
Matter of fact, excuse my back. This is our German issue of Girls and Corpses. We're in a venture with Virus Magazine. They're the largest horror magazine in Europe. And we have a deal with them. They take our images and do a complete German issue, which we are, co-owners of the issue in Germany. And we have pictures. That's a fun one. That's when we made our corpse body soap.
My next question was how it was being in print when so many people are running from it.
Well, there are people that I think are collectors that are fans of owning things, and Daniel Harris, who's at the show, just came by. She was on the cover of our second print issue. That thing now sells, beyond upwards of $50 to $75 online because that one sold out completely. So people collect the magazine. Our first, cover was Sherry Moon Zombie with Rob Zombie's corpse. I can actually show you that. That's this issue right here. So that's Sherry with Rob's corpse, and on the back. In our premiere issue, this is a tribute to my 2 favorite magazines when I was a kid, Mad Magazine and National Lampoon. National Lampoon did an issue where they had buy this magazine or we'll shoot this dog. We have buy this magazine or we'll shoot this corpse, basically. And then it says what me wormy instead of what me worry. A tribute to those magazines I grew up and loved and collected.
Well, it's definitely right up our dead alley. We love it, and I wish you absolutely all the worst. And
thank you.
Do you have any final words for the people at home?
Well, we just hope you keep death alive. That's our plan. And you have to kiss the corpse before we go.
I will kiss the corpse. Mwah.
Bye. Say goodbye, corpsey. Bye.
Well, how do I describe the music of the band sitting next to me? These 2 drop-dead gorgeous girls. It's piano. It's very emotional, very somber, yet still somehow very uplifting. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Well, let's get to the dissection, shall we? Go ahead and put your clammy hands together and give a nice cold welcome for Versailles. Thank you very much for joining us here at the Darkest Hours.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure, my pleasure. So I guess introductions are in order. So who the hell are you and what do you do?
Well, I'm Versailles, and I play piano and sing. I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been playing since I was 8, and I've done some acting. I've been in a couple of movies, with small parts here and there, and also doing some extra work as well.
Very nice.
So that's mainly what I do, aside from music.
Awesome.
I'm Marley. I play bass, contribute some backup vocals.
You said you've been playing since you were 8. When did you start getting serious into writing your own songs and developing your own style?
Well, I started writing songs when I was pretty young, but then I never really did anything with it. It was more just for fun, because I was a kid and that's what kids do. So, but I actually didn't start until after I got out of high school, before I started writing music more seriously, so.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you did start, because it's
Yeah.
wonderful. What do you try to capture with your music?
I guess mainly for me, it's emotions. I write a lot of songs based on just like abuse and like the whole bad side of emotions. Like I feel like in our culture, it's like such a horrible thing to feel bad or to be depressed or whatever. And I think that that's so stupid. I think that it needs to be accepted more than it is. Just because it's just another way that you feel, and there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. It's just whatever you're going through at the time. And so that's what my music is about, mainly the darker side of people's emotions and their feelings.
Wonderful. You know how we love the darkness here. Yes, indeed. So what musically and other things in life besides emotions inspires you?
The things that inspire me actually have been mostly other artists. Tori Amos is like my main influence.
Very nice.
And I don't know, for me, like it's just somebody who can write something that when I listen to it, I can totally like feel what they're feeling. So if I'm in a sad mood or if I'm upset about something, I can sit down and listen to that song, and that song just heals like every part of me. Like I just feel better after listening to it. And that's kind of that's the influence for me. That's what influences my music, is just other people's songwriting and how they can affect you.
I mean, your music does have a little Tori Amos feel to it, but you do add so much originality to the music, which is great, you know, to just have a flavor of the influence, you know, and really bring yourself into the music. Of course, for all those creeps out there and watching you at home, where can they find you on that World Wide Web thing?
myspace.com/Versailles or Versailles.ro.
Okay.
And Versailles is Versailles. Some people don't really know how to spell it, so.
Make sure you write that down. Grab a pen. Do it right now. Okay, you got it? You sure? Okay. All right, well, make sure you definitely head over and check that out. My last question for you would be, what mark would you like to leave on the dark alternative scene?
I guess somebody who helped people to get more in touch with who they are. So in a way, it's like I want to help people be better because most of us in this scene have gone through like a lot of traumatic things, I think, in our lives. And I just want to like help aid in the process of making them feel better and making their lives better. So that's mainly what I want to do.
Well, that is an absolutely wonderful goal, and I think you are fulfilling it. That your music is like I said, FANG-tastic and wonderful, and I can't say enough good things about it. So once again, make sure you get to their website, their MySpace, and stay tuned for a very special undead performance from Versailles.
Welcome to Shadowbrook Stash, the show that shows you what this city's really hiding. Do vampires exist? Well, the family inside this home behind me claims to be just that. Come along with me as we find that out, as I interview a vampire.
Claim nothing. I is a vampire. Well, these fangs is a start. Not to mention I've been alive for damn near 700 years.
Now, hun, be nice.
Shut up! This here's my interview. Now, give me an A blood. Yeah. See, that's what I call alcoholic blood. Yeah. You see, whatever is in the blood, when you drink it, well, you get to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thanks, son. Yeah. Didn't used to, though. Yeah, lots have changed over the years. Like we used to be all kinds of classy. Ain't that right, hun?
Yes, indeedy, darling.
Shut up! Anywho, yeah. couple few hundred years ago, life was great. Yeah, kill the rich, take their cash, move up in the world. Yeah, it was nice. You see, back then, all them dead bodies, they didn't mean a whole lot, because death was so common. So common back then. Yeah, it was like that for a long time. Then, the 1980s, the 1970s, 80s, they came around, and being a vampire became cool. Yeah, them Anne Ricey books, they came out, and we was chilling with rock stars. Yep, hiding in plain sight. You blame drugs for all them dead bodies that turned up. Yeah. So, now things are tough, you know? Y'all got that, that CSI nonsense? Can't get away with nothing no more. Police just a pain in my ass. So, no more killing for us. Plus, you got that Twilight bullshit. Damn, people find out you're a vampire, they ain't scared. All they want you to do is sparkle. You believe that? Sparkle. We don't fucking spark. We burn.
Calm down, Dwayne.
Shut up, Lurlane. Anywho, no more high life. Well, can't take monies no more, so had to get myself a night job. Economy like it is. All I could land was a job, a sewage plant. Yeah, you do what you got, you know. So, well, I reckon about it.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm from France, and Dwayne's from Germany. Oh, what? You mean my accent? Well, being a vampire, you kind of become an expert in the fine art of fitting in. You know, adaptation. Well, it ain't that easy. Since we can't kill for food no more. We have to figure something out. I done got me a job as a night nurse. Lots of access to work on. I waste so much. And sometimes we get nuns coming over. That's non-vampires. So we got to make it look like we eat and drink normal shit. So I got all these dishes and keep our blood in here.
Hey, while you're in there, why don't you give me another one?
Haven't you had enough?
Damn it, woman, I'll tell you when I've had enough. Now, fetch.
Oh, no. We get it from our neighbor, Jim. Oh, no. No, he ain't dead. I'll just wait till he passes out and then siphon off a hint or two. Usually strongest right after mass call.
Yeah. Yours is hangover, too. Now, where's my drink?
Oh, Lordy, yes. We've had our ups and downs, for sure.
You nuns think it's so hard being married for 50, 60 years. Hellfire, you don't even know. Try 365 74.
That's 376, darling.
Whatever. Shut up. No. Really. The first 100 years is after that, well, you just kind of become like one person. I mean, I couldn't imagine that without her.
Dwayne, it's so sweet. Yeah, things is bad. But, you know, as long as we're together, I'm happy.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you look at Matt Hasselbeck and you don't think of him as a runner, but he's a very good runner. This is a bootleg. You see, he fakes the run to the left, and then he comes out here on the bootleg. He has the
Well,
so he has to run.
well, and now I ain't one for bragging, but I'm pretty awesome. Ain't that right, hon?
Lord, and yes. We don't need any of them little blue pills like y'all do. That fresh blood keeps him randier than a possum in a wet sack.
Yeah, and plus being undead, we can get all kinds of creative. Keep things real interesting.
Not a paid celebrity, so to help tell her
Now, we can't share all of our secrets.
Yeah, it's right. Y'all seen enough. Get the hell out.
And there you have it. Vampires do exist, and they live in our town. Well, join me next time when I interview a group of women who all claim they have slept with Hitler. Until then, I'm watching you, Shadowbrook. Good night.
Tony Todd.
Hey, man, what's up?
Not a whole lot. How are you?
Not bad. I got somebody for the complexion problem if you need it. It's all good, though. You look very vampiric.
Why, thank you. I don't get out much. I don't
usually don't wake up until now. What is it, 5 o'clock?
That's a good time to wake up.
Yeah.
So, Hatchet 2.
We're excited.
Super excited.
We had a great panel today. They had the whole cast in the room. We were bouncing this and pimping this thing like magic. And it deserves to be. We shot down in New Orleans and here in L.A., and it's 10 times better than the original.
Well, that's setting the bar awful high. Hatchet is an amazing film.
It is, and my role is 10 times bigger.
Okay, so then it is 10 times better. That's what you're
not
saying.
Necessarily the reason, but I'm just saying I get to explain the story.
Well, yeah, you're definitely back in the new film, which is FANG-tastic.
Thank you. Fantastic.
And do you get to depthen your character a little bit?
Absolutely. You see the reason for my existence, and you see the cause to my imminent domain.
So not just insurance worries anymore.
Anybody that comes on a swamp boat with a guy named Reverend Zombie deserves whatever happens to them.
You know that's very true. That is good advice for you out there.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Well, I've also heard that you're a huge video game fan.
Who told you that? Those people from G4?
No, a little internet bug.
Okay, yeah. You
named IMDb. No, what are you playing?
It says on that?
It says that you're a video game fan?
I'm a freak. I mean, a video game freak, not a freak, folks. I don't fly my freak flag that high. No, but I'm playing Red Dead Redemption right now, which is
And
awesome.
how is it?
Awesome. I did a Western about 12 years ago. It was one of my favorite experiences. So I get to relive having that shotgun on your back, dusty, smelly clothes, getting up to decide whether to pull a winch's hair, or go take some money from a poker game, or go chase somebody on a bounty, or to avoid the long arm of the law.
It sounds like a good day to me.
It's a great day. And the smell of a horse, nothing like it.
That's true. They haven't bottled that scent yet.
They haven't.
I don't think Reverend Zombie has that scent in his shop either.
I have a lot of scents in my shops. And a lot of dollars, too.
So, very exciting stuff coming up. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us.
That was lucid and cooperative and friendly.
Absolutely. Cool. Now, I've got to ask, just out of personal curiosity, because Candyman is one of my favorite all-time villains. It's definitely such...
He's not a villain. He's an anti-hero.
That's exactly what I was leading to, is that, you know, it's someone that you're afraid of and yet you're still empathetic towards.
Absolutely. That's why so many women love him.
Is that what drew you to the role?
I knew that he was going to be a tragic character, yes. I've been a big fan of Phantom of the Opera-like things, and I can't sing, so it was my next best thing.
Terrific.
You know, being in something like that.
Well, you did it splendidly, and
it was, you know, it wasn't just me. It was Clive Barker's original story, Bernard Rose's direction, Philip Glass's music, the great Virginia Madsen, and a stellar cast. Plus the location of Chicago itself. I mean, come on, we had all those things working for us.
It's wonderful stuff.
And 17 years old, not a day goes by where 10 people at least minimum bother me while I'm at Ralph's, which is why, like you, a vampire, I don't shop until after midnight.
I don't blame you. And you know, Ralph's is overpriced.
They're all overpriced.
That's true.
Farmers markets are the way to go.
There you go, absolutely. Well, any final words for the ghouls at home?
Ghouls, ghastly thyselves up and get out and venture into the midnight and scare someone until their pants fall down.
Well, you've sat through all my nonsense for this moment. Yes, indeed. I'm all excited. I've gone all ghoul flesh. Versailles.
And it's a wave in my mind, a memory lost in time. Your last words echo in my head. I wish I could see again. And I feel so tied up in this place, and I miss your warm embrace. Tell me, where do all the broken
Well, what a hauntingly beautiful performance. Thank you all so very much. That was wonderful. Absolutely phantasmagoric. You could almost hear the autumn leaves falling along with the piano. Very, very autumn music, I think. Hopefully, Versailles will honor us with one more song. Wonderful. Well, until next slime, kiddies. Sweet nightmares.
This last next song is going to be called Wendy's Razor Blades. I dedicate this to my old roommate who tried to kill herself by slitting her wrist and bleeding all over my apartment.
Got a first birthday cake, gonna fill that plane. It's not a delicate place for a little girl with all these things. When